So this weekend, not only do I get the privilege to experience what it means to be a Mercedes-Benz Club member, but I also get to learn about classic cars, something I don't know very much about, but certainly looking forward to.
Well, the Mercedes-Benz Club of South Africa is an organization where all like-minded enthusiasts or fans of the brand can come together in a sociable and family-friendly environment to just discuss and enjoy and express their love for Mercedes-Benz. The first and foremost benefit, personally for me, is the social aspect. If you're a sociable person, the club's a brilliant place to make new friends, meet with old friends, as well as network with other individuals who may be in your field or in fields of interest to you. And then on top of that, there's also the financial aspect, because for a very minimal amount, which is, I think, the membership fees of $650 a year, you get access to a fleet discount from Mercedes-Benz, which is on new and used vehicles which you buy from them, insurance discounts, discounts on many other service providers that are bespoke to the Mercedes-Benz Club of South Africa. And then as well, you get the benefits of the events that happen around the country. You could be from KZN and you could be attending a function in the Cape. It just takes one phone call to one of the chairmen, and you've got access to a variety of events around the country. So I think that in a nutshell basically is the social and financial aspect. You also have access to what they call a club forum. The club forum gives you access to a lot of information regarding the Mercedes-Benz vehicles, and that is specific to South Africa because of all South African experts that are on the forum. And generally, it's a downfall when you look on the internet. The USA vehicles are most of the time a different spec to us, and you wouldn't get a lot of information regarding our vehicles, but you do on the forum. Today was the Mercedes-Benz valuation seminar. Each chairman from each region is an official club valuator for their region, and thankfully under the leadership of Dr. Sribanti, he's very graciously hosted us for the past 3 years to a valuation seminar at his premises. The valuation seminar helps us as valuators to standardize our values and make sure that we're all on the same page, so you don't get vastly differing values across the board, especially when it comes to insurance purposes for the insurance companies. And then it also gives us valuators a feel for the condition, how we judge the conditions of the vehicles in terms of paintwork, exterior, interior, to make sure that we can all have a standard valuation process and be as regulated as possible with our values. Well, I've been involved in classic cars for many years, but I think recently it's been mainly the investment aspect of it that's appealed to a lot of people. And an analogy that I like to use is that you can invest your money in stocks, you can invest it in gold or in unit trusts or whatever, but if those markets crash, you end up with nothing. And the difference between a classic vehicle is that your classic vehicle could be worth zero tomorrow, but you could still jump in it and drive it down the coast with the top down, and it'll give you a feeling like nothing else in the world can. So I think in that respect, classic vehicles as an investment portfolio make a lot of sense.
The Mercedes-Benz Classic was officially launched in 1985. We consist of 6 regions at the moment. The nice thing about the club is the camaraderie, with fellow old car owners, the outings, meeting new people. So it's more a social club. But also with that we get the advantage of people with knowledge, helping people with problems with their old cars, restorations and so on.
This is our 1966 Mercedes-Benz 230S Fintail, and we are joining in the Fintail commemoration weekend here. We've driven it 1,045 kilos from Klerksdorp in the northwest, and we've made a thorough road trip of it, with snacks and cool drinks and everything in the car, biltong, really enjoying the ride, no aircon, no power steering, no nothing, so we really had a thorough road trip.
The Mercedes Club is amazing. I grew up, my father was a member, I grew up in the club as a little boy, and the whole friendship you see here today and the people you see here, that's the whole difference, and that's the camaraderie in the club. You don't need a fancy car, an expensive car to be in the Mercedes Club, it's all about the people, you know, and it's about the people that help each other to restore these cars as well, which is very special.
I joined the club about 5 years ago, and up to now, very, very positive. People are helpful when we are looking for parts and everything, and really it's a type of brotherhood that I don't want to miss.
I've been a member since about 98, and in all sorts of ways, and the wonderful thing is the camaraderie and the help and the support we give. I always tell my children I can get into trouble in any place in the country, and within 3 calls I will have help.
The Mercedes-Benz Club is actually, it's the first car club that we've ever belonged to. I'm the national secretary of the club, and I enjoy it. It's a man's world, but there's place for ladies as well, and especially ladies that love the cars like I do. And I think we're a very fast thinking club in that way. We're growing, we're everywhere on social media and all that, because car clubs traditionally has got to do with older men, you know, on the scene, but we're changing everything. We're getting the younger guys, we're getting the ladies in, and well, I think we're doing a very good job.
I'm part of quite a few car clubs, and the passion of the Mercedes guys and the way they look after their cars and the passion for the brand is really brilliant. So it's the best car club I belong to, definitely by far.
It's been a great weekend with the Mercedes-Benz Club at the George Old Car Show, seeing the sense of community and South Africans coming together to reflect on the history of all of these classic cars has been such an amazing experience. I didn't really get why people love classic cars so much, but spending the weekend with the Mercedes-Benz Club and getting behind some of these vehicles and experiencing the history and the heritage, I now completely understand the passion and the love for classic cars. I didn't anticipate that this event was going to be so full. It looks like there's at least a good 10, 15,000 people here coming together to take a trip down memory lane.
The reason that we come to these events, first of all, is that we all travel in a convoy together. We all stay together, we get to know each other, we get to meet other club members, we get to meet people from various cars. We get to know all about the different spare parts and what's needed.
It's a 64 Impala running at 350, turbo box 700, so much better gearbox, much more reliable. It's running on 20s. People tend to think that they a little bit hard. They're not. They're as comfortable as ever. Less noisy. This is not a show car, this is a car to be enjoyed, so drive it. We drove it from Pretoria. I actually wanted to get a bike, and the day we were supposed to get a bike, I saw somebody falling off a bike, and I thought that was a sign, but I needed to, get into some kind of a hobby, so I started building one. It has always been something that I wanted to do. You dress up, you ride. Every month, twice or so a month, we would do some charity runs, so we do breakfast runs. We'd go visit orphanages, take them some goodies, or we'd do matric farewells, especially for the disadvantaged. We'll take them, buy them clothes, dress them up, take them in these cars, and then get them there and start.
The George Old Car Show is a great opportunity to connect with our brokers and clients who own classic cars.
The weekend with Mercedes-Benz was a reminder of the value of being a part of a community, very much like the sense of community we feel with our clients.